Up next, the Kings taking on the Jazz. Welcome to 2K Sports Live. D-Agent.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. And it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
There's the pass to Ingles. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And Fox has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Tries it from the top of the key. A new 14 for the Kings. Passes it to Barnes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. And Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the dunk by Bielitsa.
He's so hard to guard and screen and rolls. I mean, Fox uses his unpredictability to his advantage. Nice pass there.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player. They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
The 3 from Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Now, here's Mitchell. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. At a heel, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. Outside, Fox. And Bielitsa kicks to Hield. Back to Bielitsa. Hield, the pass to Fox. Barnes outside. Clock at 6. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. To the middle. Fox against Clarkson. And a deep 3 from Hield. Sacramento gets it back. Bagley finds Fox. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 5. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Out to the wing. And stolen by Bielitsa. Hield from outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Clarkson on the wing. Covered by Hield. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And there's another turnover by the Jazz. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Utah also making some changes. Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. They kick out to Hield. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jazz trail by 8. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. It's stolen. And now Sacramento on the break. Oh, the lob to Parker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Pass to O'Neal. Up and in on the layup.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And it's Joseph, top of the key. Over Moutier. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Hield outside. They get it back. Back to Joseph. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes comes in for Giles. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And he makes the first. And Joseph drops them both. Jazz trail by 10. Pass to Ingles. Davis kicks to Mitchell. And it's blocked.
Well, you couldn't ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovich. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
The dish to Parker. Back to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. Holmes passes to Bogdanovich. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
And listen, this is difficult to guard against, especially when Parker is moving like this in these sets.
And stolen by Bazemore. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. No good there. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I mean, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Joseph looking over the floor. Another shot. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Joseph has an open look. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
O'Neal kicks to Ingles. Now Moutier. No points in the game yet for him. Mitchell. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa. He checks in for Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Conley now comes in for Emmanuel Moutier. Kept alive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. And the Kings making a change here. Hield's checked in. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Kings leading now by 7. Bielitsa with it. Here's Fox. The pass to Holmes. Kings moving the ball around. Hield from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight because the three, not one of them, ain't working.
Hield outside. Fox against Conley. The kick out to Barnes. Fox passes to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got his third bucket of the night.
Throughout his career, Barnes has been a consistent three-point shooter. I mean, that's a nice-looking triple right there.
And here's Clarkson. Back to Davis. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Holmes. Back to Bielitsa. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the set. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you back here. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Check. And that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Bagley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bagley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Kings. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. To the paint. It's stolen by Bagley. Fox kicks to Holmes. Pass to Hield. Pass to Bagley. Back to Hield. Over Gobert. And that one hits back iron.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
It's stolen by Gobert. Ingles with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Down low, Mitchell. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Outside for Bagley. Barnes outside. He dishes it to Fox. Pass to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Holmes. It's stolen by Bagley. Fox against Ingles. Bagley dishes to Heel. 16 feet away. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
And Utah turns it over again. Harry Giles is checked in for Sacramento. O'Neal's checked in for Utah. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Bagley finds Fox. Ready by Bogdanovich.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Bagley the pass to Heel. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
Well, you got to be up on Hill. I mean, when you aren't, he's ready to fire as soon as he touches the rock.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And the pass to Conley. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Back to Fox. Feeds it to Heel. Fox kicks to Heel. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
In the mid-range game of Hill is excellent. Always got to play up on him when he has the ball.
Back to Conley. 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. Fox with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Barnes. And then he jams it down right on top of Bojan Bogdanovich.
What a statement by Barnes. Lays down an artful dunk that has his whole bench out.
And they go to the intentional foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Rudy Gobert. George Niang comes in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bogdanovich wide open. Drills the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Back to Clarkson. To halt the run, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And here are the Kings now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the 2nd half. Bogdanovich with it, now defended by Moutier, and Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Holmes. Parker outside. Inside with 2 seconds left, and it's laid up and in by Joseph. And the Kings lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game, and this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Giles in at the 5 down low. Count it, good. Sacramento leading by 18. Fox, the bounce pass. Barnes passes to Giles. He kicks it to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Good decision making when Bogdanovich sees a chance to shoot from the mid-range. He takes it.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ingles finds Gobert. Now Clarkson. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
I can't afford to be this aggressive with Conley. I mean, he's going to get this whistle a lot.
On the Hield, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Hield outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. The deep 3 from Hield. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good luck trying to stop Conley. Even when you hit him, he figures out ways to score.
Sacramento making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. Kings leading now by 15. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Hield can't hit. Jazz shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Hield against Mitchell. It's good.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Over to the wing. Fox against Conley. And Fox gets it to go.
He's far from a shooter. I mean, Fox also has the ability to burn you from this area, too.
Jazz trail by 15. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the middle. It's intercepted. Bogdanovich against Bielitsa. Hield from outside. Connects from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Mitchell against Hield. Sacramento leading by 18. Out to the right wing. Outside, Fox. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Hield can't hit.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Alex Len's checked in for Giles. Bagley comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hield. And it's Joseph in for Fox. Len down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Kings.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Buddy Hield.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
To the wing right side, the three from Joseph, and another three for Sacramento.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Here's Bazemore. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Moutier with the bounce pass. They could use a bucket. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside, Joseph. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From downtown, drains the three-pointer.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that, thank you, David, great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... action always in full swing. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at center. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Outside, Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Here's Mitchell. Pelicans pull it in. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Ball's running. Count that one. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ball. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Ball.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Mitchell looking it over. Will it go? Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
Down low. Holiday, the pass to Favors. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. Count the basket. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the balance, the ability to take contact, absorb it, and still finish. That is beautifully done by Donovan Mitchell.
Favors in the post. Covered by Conley. Favors can't get it to go.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Well, at 7'1", Rudy Gobert has become known as the Stifle Tower. And this guy's starting to excel and get a bigger role on the offensive end.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal. Oh, wow!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Moutier, no good. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That's his first foul. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Melly. Now the dish to Jackson. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The shot by Redick, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Up again, Davis on the follow.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Davis can't get it to go. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Hayes, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
O'Neal misses.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Back to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clarkson pitched to Moutier. Davis down low. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Davis.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Here's Hart, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's New Orleans with a 6 point. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Hart. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Jazz trail by 8. Now, here's Clarkson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gobert can't hit. Outside, Redick. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Outside, Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. And he jams it with authority.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Inside, here's Okafor, and the layup's good off the glass. Okafor's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Redick with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to O'Neal. Clarkson passes to O'Neal. Here's Davis. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for J.J. Redick. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in for Moutier. Conley's shot is off.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Bogdanovich gets to Conley. And here is O'Neal. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
On the left block, and he can't bank that one in. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shooting foul, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. Loads it up for Williamson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Ingram against Ingles. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Favors. On the wing, Holiday. Covered by Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. New Orleans shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Down by 15. Right side, Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Williamson. And the rejection by Favors.
I think you want to see more of this from Derek Favors. You love to see him be aggressive and try to send shots back.
Tries again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Holiday against Mitchell. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell, the putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside Holiday. Ingram left side. Williamson outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And that should...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Back to Mitchell. Dishes it to Conley. Mitchell outside. From deep three-point range. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 17. The kick out to Holiday. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, Rudy Gobert stands 7'1", and he's an unselfish guy. It puts the pass on the money.
Here's Holiday. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Mitchell. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And Holiday kicks the ball. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. A rebound by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 15. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Williamson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Pass the ball. He feeds it to Favors. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, solid concentration from the big man. Derek Favors fights through the contact thanks to all of that strength in his upper body.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Out left to the wing. Now Moutier. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Moutier kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Releases from 15. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
I'll tell you, that is nice touch from Rudy Gobert. Sends a message to the defense. You better guard me.
And there's the pass to Okafor. Redick is in the corner. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got 5 now.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Moutier kicks to Bogdanovich. From deep. Okafor grabs the miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to the right wing. Favors with the ball. Now defended by Moutier. Ball with a wide open look. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Derek Favors.
Donovan Mitchell has got the size and the skill to score over the bigs on the interior. That's easy work for this young man.
Ball dishes to Hayes. Stolen by Clarkson. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Utah shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Ball, the pass to Hayes. Good work there as it goes. Hayes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Redick against Clarkson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love it when Rudy Gobert crashes the offensive glass, uses those long arms to great advantage.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Ball. Utah also making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clarkson. Outside Holiday. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 16-point game. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Jackson Hayes is out there with Williamson. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Pelicans 5.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz trail by 14. Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And he makes that one.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Holiday looking over the floor. He dishes it to Hayes. It's stolen by Gobert. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And Williamson, such a unique prospect from a physical standpoint, can get anything he wants in that paint.
And he makes the first. New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. And Mitchell drops them both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Redick with it. Conley picks him up. Ingram against O'Neal. Holiday. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell. Jazz trail by 10. Feeds to Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Utah. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And Holiday, here we go. And there's Favors putting it right back in.
Well, that's the size of Derek Favors, allowing him to snag these boards. This guy, you've got to keep him off the offensive glass.
Mitchell outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here's Holiday, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. Ingram. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 15-6 run. Holiday against Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm, you're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
Williamson looking it over. Inside. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now Utah, fast break. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Williamson. Makes it off the glass. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans, and Mitchell drops them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Outside, Redick. The feed now to Favors. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Here's Mitchell. Unable to get that one. Good D by Williamson. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Williamson outside. Money!
Look at this young man come through in the clutch. Zion appearing more than ready to deliver.
Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Favors. .30 seconds left in the fourth. Passes it to Redick. Here's the 3. Favors. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Here's Conley. Gets a hand on it. And Mitchell is right there. Mitchell's got 33 points.
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Hands it from downtown.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
So New Orleans wins it even early on in this. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Brooks with it. Passes to Valanciunas. Six on the shot clock. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Morant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
Down low, here's Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. Gobert with the block.
You gotta keep your head on a swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And finished off by Morant.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
And here is Mitchell. 6 points for him.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Morant, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Morant drives in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Ingles. Back to Mitchell. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
So they take the lead.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
You look back at that.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Now here's Morant for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingles against Morant. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 10.
And right there, Donovan Mitchell showing off that confidence. He's quick and he's powerful.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. To the inside, Jackson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Gobert. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And Brooks gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, beyond the production, Mitchell gives this team energy, spirit. They ride off his adrenaline.
Winslow kicks to Morant. Passes it to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant passes to Jackson. Back to Morant. They grab their own miss. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was
a free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Memphis out in front as they wrap up the first quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shot of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Moutier. Back to Clarkson. Gobert dishes to Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Out to the right wing. Back to Jones. The pass to Anderson. He kicks to Jones. Dishes it to Clark. Clock at 6. Comes up empty down low. The Jazz shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Davis, the pass to Clarkson. Gobert with it. Back to Clarkson. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Gutteridge. Guarded by O'Neal. The dish to Clark. Anderson outside. Back to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Davis with some nice D.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Left side, Anderson. Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. And he banks in the layup. Clark's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Clarkson with the ball. Jones covering, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Conley in for Moutier. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Davis goes up and lays it nice and easy. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Unloads from 9. Knocked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. And they're running. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Here's Clarkson.
Yeah, easy call.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Mitchell. Conley on the follow.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. The drive by Brooks. Morant outside. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Over Ingles. No good from Valanciunas.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Ingles.
Undrafted coming into the league, Joe Ingles has not only found a way to stick, he's become a major contributor.
And so he makes both from the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And they double up Morant. Feeds it to Jackson. Back to Morant. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Mitchell. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Morant against Mitchell. Now Winslow. Out to Morant.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was all John Morant in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 assist. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Ingles in at the small forward.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. Here is Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. To the middle, stolen by Winslow. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Morant. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
On the wing, Ingles. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. So it's the Jazz now. Stolen by Brooks.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's Morant with the drive. Fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Utah's shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. 16 points for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Morant. He's got 15. Brooks outside. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. 4 on the clock. And Valanciunas penetrating. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Memphis, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the technical free throw is good.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Jazz trail by 4. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Mitchell. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
They are just killing them on the interior. And the thing that stood out for me last year about Mudiay, his shot selection was much improved.
It was, GA, a career high from the field. He was solid also from 3. Still, he needs to clean up that turnover category. But we have to remember, he is still very young despite how long we've been talking about him. Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Jones dishes to Clark. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell. Mudiay pass to O'Neal. And it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And Utah has possession. A 2-point game. The Jazz have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. First one falls for.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
That one drops. He ties it up. Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Melton passes to Clark. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Inside, Gobert. Some solid defense from Clark. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Passes it to Gutteridge. It's Anderson with the drive, and Clark slams it in.
A nice setup. Kyle makes pretty good decisions with the ball in his hands.
Jones against Mudiay, and Mudiay throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Melton, no good. Utah trailing here. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
See, this is where the better conditioning comes in. Rudy Gobert able to stay active.
Right side Jones. It's stolen by Moutier. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter, and it's good. 2 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Clark, the pass to Gutterich. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Gutterich has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. Here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. Pass to O'Neal. 19 seconds left to play in the third. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clarkson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Clarkson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Here's Melton. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Jazz lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Mitchell outside. Off target from outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
Ingles finds Mitchell. Up top, Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Mitchell against Brooks. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. The drive by Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And finished off by Morant.
Tremendous effort from John Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Here's Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Jazz.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
Both good from the line that time.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Jazz leading by 5. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Winslow against Ingles. Mitchell left side. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
Good job by Mitchell, trusting his teammates. And in turn, that's going to open up opportunities for him.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the block, but they recover it. Morant. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Morant's got 15 points in just the second half. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Ingles. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Morant. The drive by Mitchell. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And finished off by Morant.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Mitchell with it. No good with the layup.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morant scanning the floor. Over Conley, stolen by Mitchell. Yes!
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one...
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge. We are nearly...
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Barnes. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Don't want to go inside with the height and reach of Marvin Bagley around.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And the Kings with possession. It's a 3-point game. Stolen by Michael Conley. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. And stolen by Bogdanovich. First quarter, just over a minute played. And that one's good. Barnes.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
It's been a slow start here for Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Conley. Another miss by Utah.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And so just over a minute and a half played. He had stolen by Ingles. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Bogdanovich. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Yep, it counts. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Conley. He kicks it to Ingles. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Passes it to Conley. Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento leading by 6. And here is Bielitsa. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. He's got 6.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now, Bielitsa following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Here's Bagley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
He had stolen by Ingles. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. He feeds it to Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. The offensive rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now Joseph, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Shot clock at 5. Here's Giles.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And he misses his first shot. Davis dishes to Mudiay. Lets it go with a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. And so it's Sacramento heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the 5, down low. Sacramento with the ball. After the basket by Utah, buries the long-range jumper.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Hield, and the shot is long. Kings leading now by 8. And Bazemore kicks to Hield. Back to Bazemore. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, plays like this make Bazemore sort of feed off the frenetic energy that he plays with, capable of converting. Even though he gets bumped around a little bit, he'll keep coming at you.
Sacramento making a switch here. Holmes checked in.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Hield can't hit. Jazz trail by 11. Clarkson passes to Davis. Gobert trying to get open. Davis with the bucket.
Well, that's a refreshing workman's approach to the game. Davis there beats everyone on the rebound and then finishes strong.
Joseph down low. Defended by Mudiay. Holmes, good. Holmes got the lead up to 11 now for Sacramento. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
Yeah, he preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protective. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hield outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
To the wing on the left. O'Neal passes to Davis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Parker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hield outside. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Joseph against Mudiay. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
If there's a skill set you like your point guard to have, that's exceptional court vision. Moutier shows it off there with that assist.
Joseph has an open look. No good from outside. Jazz trail by 12. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the second quarter. Holmes the bounce pass. And the shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Clarkson passes to Davis, and they double up Davis. Here's Moutier. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. That three off the mark. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 15-6 run. And Joseph kicks to Hield. Offline with his three. And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 14.
Well, I know he's long and sinewy, but sometimes Ed Davis shows off some of that strength. That time, ripping through the defense.
Now here's Joseph. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. It's stolen by Gobert. And Davis, here we go. And stolen by Bazemore. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hield outside. Puts up a three. They get the rebound. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. Shaq out of youth. And that's a...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Davis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D. And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Mitchell wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. One-on-one fast break. Barnes kicks to Bielitsa. The pass to Holmes. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Holmes. Bogdanovich looking around. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 12. On the wing, Ingles. Outside, Davis. Over in the corner, Conley. Davis, the pass to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Here's Mitchell. That one falls. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Sacramento, Bagley comes in for Rashad Holmes. And Giles is subbed in for Bogdanovich. To the inside, Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got it back down to single digits for Utah. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Fox. And the layup is good. 6 points for him. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Giles. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Nobody near Barnes. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Jazz shooting for the game at 42%. Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Got a piece of it.
Well, on defense, Barnes has reach and quickness, and he stayed all over that shot.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ingles. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Now, here's Fox. He has 6. 1:51 left to play here in the third. He elites and misses. Jazz trail by 8, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and it's denied by Fox. Bagley bounce pass. He had stolen by Ingles. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Conley with the 3, doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fox kicks to Barnes. From outside the arc, Sacramento again missing. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And De'Aaron Fox, one of those hyper-athletic point guards, but still more slight of build than a Westbrook or, in their primes, John Wall, Derrick Rose. Do you think he needs to get stronger?
Well, I think that's a great question, and you could take it 2 ways. Yes, physically, and yes, mentally. And he's getting a ton of minutes in the early part of his career, and De'Aaron Fox is learning how to be a better leader. So the answer, does he need to get stronger? He is.
Hield with the bucket.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that one, good.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's a beautiful shooting stroke right there. Really a core essential of Buddy Hield's game.
Holmes with the steal. And so it's Sacramento holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Bielitz, and it's Hield in at the small forward.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
Goes up from the top of the key. Bogdanovich, know what? Bagley the pass to Fox. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Bagley dishes to Fox. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jazz trail by 9. Mitchell with it. Pass to Clarkson. Back to Mitchell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range.
Healed against Clarkson. Healed the pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Takes it from 10. It's hauled in by the Kings. Bagley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's not going to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. Fox with the steal. Hield from outside. Bagley kicks to Hield from deep. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Fox passes to Bielitsa. For the 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Jazz trail by 10. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Clarkson on the wing. Back to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Bielitsa against Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bagley finds Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
A smart pump fake from Buddy, and you don't want to put him at the charity stripe.
For the Jazz, Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Ingles passes to Gobert. Out to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
2 shots.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Fox against Conley. Pass to Hield. Again, the miss by the Kings.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Fox. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Mitchell. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Hield with the bucket.
I mean, this is what the scouting report called for here. Love how effective Hield is right now on the offensive end.
Ingles passes to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Fox against Conley. Hield outside. Back to Fox. Pulls it up. Again, Heald missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Heald can't hit. On offense, here are the Jazz, trailing by 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Jazz, Donovan.
Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook. And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Barnes. Lots of room. Missed. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett. And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans team bus earlier on. Their only thought now is coming away with a win on the road. We get a look at
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. D.A., thank you for that. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. Williamson the pass to Favors. Williamson with it, now defended by Mitchell. The putback, he's off on that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
The drive by Mitchell, and it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Gobert pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Bogdanovich, no luck.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And Holiday throws it down.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And that one, good. He has 6. Here's Mitchell. He's got 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A floater, and again, Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Here's Holiday, and he converts the layup.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Here's Mitchell after Drew Holiday's score, and it goes down 2 points.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now, here's Ball. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mitchell up top. He's got 12. Holiday with the defensive effort. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Holiday.
And the contact doesn't shake Favors. He just outworks the defense and finishes strong.
Offensive rebound and another shot. And it's Mitchell missing. Got a piece of it. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Ball. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 14.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Holiday gets the bucket.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Mitchell.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to.
Drew Holiday has been on display for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward. Jackson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Moutier. Lays it up off the glass. Moutier's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Jackson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Davis, the pass to Moutier. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Redick. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Superior focus from the journeyman there. I mean, Redick adept at staying with this shot through contact on the drive.
Pass to O'Neal, and here is Davis. Here's Moutier. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clarkson kicks to Moutier. Gobert the pass to Clarkson. Second chance effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Okafor's checked in. Here's Hart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. O'Neal with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Redick. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A little bit of savvy on the part of Redick there. Gets his man into a bad position and then forces him to commit the foul.
And the Jazz with some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Moutier. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Melly. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jackson. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ball's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Down low, Ingram. Nice move, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. The feed to Davis. Out to Conley. Back to Davis. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Favors comes in for Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Ball.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Holiday attacking. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Right, Jackson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Holiday finds Okafor. There's Jackson with the 3. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Okafor.
You know, the size of Okafor is really hard to deal with. I mean, he's skilled at putting his body near the basket, and then when he catches it in there, he makes good use of his chances.
Back to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Over Favors. Bogdanovich, no luck. Passes to Favors. Over Ingles. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
And how about Favors' control on that shot? Got a good look, so he's able to knock that.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Good D by Williamson. Here's Favors. Basket counts. Favors has got 6 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Williamson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Williamson's got his first points in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Williamson, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The second effort. Utah with the rebound, and the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul for the Jazz. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram, and J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Here's Moutier, lays it in off the breakaway. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Redick for 3. That shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Clarkson, and he dunks it down.
On the fast break, Clarkson, like a gazelle. Nobody can stop him.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Hart kicks to Redick. Back to Hart. Whistle blows, basket is good. So, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Jackson, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Inside, and Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist for Moutier. And the Jazz lead by 7. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jackson down low, defended by Moutier. Hayes, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Moutier against Jackson. Tries yet again. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Jackson has the open look. They get it again. Hayes. Redick for 3. That shot, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
That one goes in. And it's an 11-point Jazz lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Moutier dishes to Gobert. Back to Moutier. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Again, the Jazz score.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
From deep 3-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Conley. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. Ingram passes to Williamson. Out to Ingram from the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
The nice shooting ability of Ingram makes that mid-range J a quality shot.
And here is Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got 24 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Ball with it. Now defended by Gobert. Yep, that one goes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Bogdanovich left side. Mitchell with it. Over Holiday. Here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's Williamson. Oh, that was terrific.
My goodness.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Mitchell looking it over. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Favors. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Holiday. Finished off the break. Holiday's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Mitchell against Holiday. Bucket is good. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And it's Ingram missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Holiday. From 13, misses off the right iron. Pelicans trail by 10, 3-on-3. Here's Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Michael Conley picks one up.
This is the challenge Williamson possesses to many defenders. Hard to guard him without fouling.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. And the Pelicans also making a change. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. On the wing, Mitchell. And there it is for him. Mitchell's got 32 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Mitchell against Redick. The drive by Mitchell. And that one drops. And the Jazz lead by 10.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now Mitchell. Makes it off the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg... Coming right up, the Jazz taking on. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. Now here's Brooks. Out to Morant. From 13, a rebound by the Jazz. Now here is Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Mitchell's shot is good.
I love the awareness. Conley is adept at reading the defense and realizing when his guys are uncovered.
Now Morant passes it to Brooks. Now here's Winslow. Morant outside. Dishes to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, this is just being a good teammate. I mean, Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, a champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Memphis. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And they double up Morant. Stolen by Conley. Here's the break. Goes up, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Look how active Conley is. He seems to have a knack for coming away with these type of steals.
Morant looking around. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Left side, Jackson. Morant outside. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits. Here's Morant. 1:41 left to play in the first. To the inside. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Stolen by Conley. Fast break, here we go. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Gobert gets to Conley. Back to Gobert. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Brooks. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. That one drops for him. Morant's got 6. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Conley against Morant. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Michael Conley picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. And so Jackson nails both of them. Moutier with the ball. Over Jones. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Good on the bucket. Clarkson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Utah. Jones, the pass to Clark. Over Davis. Kicks it out to Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
6 to shoot. Here's Clarkson. Anderson with the block.
And blocks like this fire Anderson up, which in turn get his teammates going as well. Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year. Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the middle. Here's Jones. The kick out to Anderson. And the shot goes in. Anderson's got his first points of the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Moutier looking around. There's the dish to Gobert. Back to Moutier. Can't hit that one. And it's Memphis the other way. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Melton passes to Clark. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
To the paint, stolen by Anderson. Pass to Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Back to Moutier. Down low, Davis. Anderson with the block. They retain possession. They recover it. Clarkson on the wing. Goes up again. Here's Jones. Right wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Kicks it to Clark. It's stolen by Davis. O'Neal inside. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. And the Jazz lead by 2. Jones against Moutier. And that one's good by Clark.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Moutier throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Inside, here's Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Jordan Clarkson, and it's Mike Conley in for Moutier. Here's Morant, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Conley against Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding in taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Winslow's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. 26 seconds left here in the second. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 18. Just 5 on the clock. With some arc. Yep, that one goes in there. Mitchell's got 20.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Jazz lead by 1.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you. And when we talk about the best shooters in the game, and we were just doing that moments ago, check about. Thanks for joining us, folks.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? As a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Morant pushes to Jackson.
That is why Morant was second overall in 2019. Ja's ability to move the ball creates hoops for others.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell's shot is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. He takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Jazz leading by 3. And here is Ingles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Conley into the lane. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And Jackson throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brooks against Mitchell. That one goes. Count it.
And this guy is a gamer. Brooks, I mean, you have to admire how competitive he is, even amongst aggressive coverage.
Now, here's Mitchell. 28 points for him. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 30 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Ingles against Brooks. Gobert with the defensive effort.
And he's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
The rebound by the Jams. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 9 feet out. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Winslow. Basket, good.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 3-point lead. Pass to Ingles. Over in the corner, Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 13.
Has closer in. Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
And finished off by Morant.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Conley scanning the floor. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. He feeds it to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And it's Morant missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. And it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now here's Morant for 3. Valanciunas. It's good on the putback.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive board.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. From the inbound, no good on the last second attempt there. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 3. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard. Gutteridge for the pass to Melton. Goes back up. Gutteridge can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 3. Here's Clarkson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
Jones with it. Picked up by Davis. And they pick up 2.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Clarkson on the wing. Davis dishes to Clarkson. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the inside, Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Jones the pass to Clark, and he uses the glass on the layup.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the pass to Clarkson. Over to the wing. Now Moutier, lock at 6. The putback, Davis on the follow. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Tyus Jones.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The 3. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Melton. Clark left side. Over Moutier. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Clark.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Utah calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Jackson with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ingles in the corner. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell looking it over. Not going to go that time. Morant with some nice D. And they're running. Brooks finds Anderson. And good that time.
Such a poise play. I mean, Anderson, he isn't fazed by big moments in the game. His calm demeanor helping him deliver.
Mitchell against Morant. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Morant dishes to Jang. Back to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Bogdanovich. Stolen by Jackson. Jang with the ball. Money!
And Jackson is a leader, a guy you can count on to take and make important shots.
Brooks against Mitchell. Pass to Ingles. Right side, Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Mitchell. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Timeout. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they actually could take a 3 here and go for the win if they want to. I think they'll try and send it to overtime. The defenders don't want to foul in this situation, so you should be able to get a good look inside.
Clark for 3. But they get it back. And so it's Utah who scrapes by with a win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued